Welcome back to our CMA classes. So we were doing turnover code and let's continue this and let's complete this chapter. Okay, so yes, jaldi quickly let's do the revision first. Okay, so what were the time limit for offer, open offer? Okay, so as I told you, once this open offer is done, what is to done? First public announcement, okay, then further this public announcement is done. Within the 5 days the detailed public statement is to be released. इतनी बात तो मुझे पता ही है. Okay, then again within next 5 days SEBI को क्या भेजने का है? Draft order. ठीक है, for what purpose? Because SEBI is going to review that draft order. Okay, so once this draft order is approved by SEBI, for further 15 days, within that 15 days the approval is to be taken. ठीक है, within 7 days of the approval of SEBI. ठीक है, hope so इतना तक was all cleared. Then what is the next further process? Public issue, public offer is to be done. ठीक है जी, हाँ. Then last payment is to be done. ठीक है, so yes, one more thing which I told you was the from the approval day to the public issue day. ठीक है, public offer day, the gap maximum gap is to be 12 days. ठीक है, it cannot exceed these 12 days. Okay, so hope so up to this was clear ना. So yes, let's go for further. ठीक है, अब I told you पब्लिक अनाउंसमेंट के बाद क्या करने का है? डिटेल पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट देने का है ना. ओके, बट बिफोर गिविंग दिस डिटेल पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट, ओके, वी आर गोइंग टू डू समथिंग. Okay, which is the acquirer company is going to open the escrow account. Okay, so when is this account to be open? The escrow account is to be open before 2 days. 2 days before the detailed public statement is released by the acquirer company. इतनी बात मेरे को समझ में आई? हाँ. So the day 2 days before the detailed public statement is released, the acquirer company have to open the escrow account, and in that escrow account something is to be deposit. ठीक है, क्या? पहले बात पैसा. ठीक है, cash is to be deposit. ठीक है, second the frequently traded share. Now what is the meaning of frequently traded share रे बाबा? They are the in the previous 12 month, they are talking about in the previous 12 month the 10% of share is to be traded. At least 10% of the share is to be traded. That is going to be the frequently traded shares. इतनी बात समझ में है ना? हाँ जी, इतनी बात समझ में है. तो first what I told you, the acquirer company have to open the escrow account, right? And कितने डे से पहले? 2 दिन से पहले. ठीक है, ओके. 2 days before the detailed public statement is going to release. ठीक है ना, इतनी बात समझ में. First thing cash, second thing frequently traded share, third thing bank guarantee. अब किसके फेवर में भैया? मैनेजर के फेवर में भैया. ठीक है, सो कौन से मैनेजर की बात कर रहे हैं अभी? दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द मर्चेंट बैंकर हियर. नाउ वी नो द मीनिंग ऑफ मर्चेंट बैंकर, राइट? रिमेंबर, बैंकिंग फैसिलिटीज़ के साथ साथ कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज, बैंकिंग सर्विसेज के साथ साथ कंसल्टेंसी सर्विसेज है ना. रिमेंबर बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन एक्ट वाला. ओके, सो दिस इज क्लियर ना. येस, सो बिफोर 2 days before the detailed public statement is released, the acquirer company have to open an account. कौन सा account? Escrow account. 3 things is to be done. कौन सा? Cash deposit, then frequently traded, ठीक है, shares, and then the bank guarantor. किसको? मैनेजर कौन है? मर्चेंट बैंकर है बड़े भैया. ठीक है, इतनी बात समझ में आ गई ना? हाँ जी. Let's go for the other part. Okay, here comes the question to you. Can this offer, the open offer, can be withdrawn? जल्दी सोचो ना. नक्को कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, बट देयर आर सम एक्सेप्शन इफ द स्टैट्यूटरी अप्रूवल इज नॉट ग्रांटेड. इन दैट केस दिस ओपन ऑफर कैन बी विड्रॉन. ठीक है जी. सेकेंड सेज कि किसी ने, मतलब किसी को भगवान का बुलावा आ गया. ठीक है, विच मीन्स कि द पर्सन इज डेड, ही इज नो मोर. ठीक है जी, तो देन अगेन दिस विड्रॉल कैन बी withdrawn. Sorry, the open offer can be withdrawn. ठीक है, हाँ जी. Third thing, when the conditions are not met. ठीक है, whichever the condition they should be, but the acquired company have not met the conditions. ठीक है भैया, दोबारा इनको withdraw कर सकते हो आप. ठीक है, then the last if the SEBI is in opinion कि this acquirer company can withdraw the open offer, ठीक है, so definitely then they can withdraw the open offer. So there are four case, 3 नहीं 4, ठीक है. First, the statutory approval is not granted. Second, dead person, if the person is dead. Third, the condition is not met, ठीक है. And fourth, with the SEBI's approval. Okay. Now the next thing is to be done by the acquirer company. Once this open offer is withdrawn, what is the next step? The acquirer company have to inform some people. The people मतलब कौन? Definitely एक तो target company होने का है ना, हाँ. Then SEBI होने का है ना. And third, the stock exchange. Okay. Now over that they are going to say that now over open offer is not valid भैया. So they are saying the open offer is not valid. ठीक है. So now we are not bound to do anything. Okay. So okay जी. Okay, इतनी बात समझ में आ गई मेरे को. So what I told you, चलो let's go back. First, public announcement is to be done. ठीक है. Public announcement is to be done. Then within that public announcement, detailed public statement is to be released. कितने डेज भैया? 5 days भैया. ओके. देन सेबी का अप्रूवल इज टू बी टेकन. किसके लिए? दी ड्राफ्ट ऑर्डर के लिए. ठीक है. वेयर द सेबी इज गोइंग टू गिव दी रिव्यू. कितने डेज के लिए भैया? 5 days के लिए भैया. देन वंस दिस अप्रूवल इज ग्रांटेड बाय सेबी, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन? ठीक है. पब्लिक इशू इज टू बी डन. ठीक है. विद इन कितना? 7 days है भैया. ओके. अगेन वंस दिस पब्लिक इशू इज डन, ऑफर इज डन, पेमेंट इज टू बी रिलीज विद इन द 10 days. इतनी बात समझ में आ गई? हाँ जी. नाउ द लास्ट थिंग कम्स हेयर. ओके. नाउ दिस escrow release is going to release. Escrow account is going to be released once this full payment is done within the next 30 days. ठीक है. So this is what this part is saying. Now let's go for the things which I have written here. Okay, last we have done till this part. Now we are going for the open offer process. Okay, अब चीज़ें बहुत अच्छे समझ में आ जाएंगी हमें, है ना. आओ. The following process have been taken by the acquiring company. Okay, company भी लिख लेते हैं यहाँ पे, COMP company. Okay, what are the following process which is going to be taken by the acquiring company? The submission of the draft letter of the offer, dispatch of the letter of offer. We know this, ठीक है. Submission of draft letter of offer. The acquirer, okay, shall submit a draft letter of offer to study within कितना 5 days. Okay, from the days of the public announcement along with the non-refundable fees as applicable. इतनी बात समझ में आ गई? हाँ जी भैया. Next, simultaneously a copy of draft letter of shall be sent to the target company also. ठीक है. And with that, let me highlight this part. Okay, it shall be submitted to whom? To the target company at its registered office and also to the stock exchange. We know this. Okay, so with target company at registered office with and the stock exchange, ठीक है, of where the shares are actually listed. Then comes dispatch of the letter. कितने days भैया? Let's go back. Within 7 days, 7 maximum working days from the due date of receipt of communication of the comment from the SEBI. Now सब कुछ क्लियर हो रहा है ना? ऑल क्लियर नहीं होना चाहिए, क्लियर होना चाहिए. ओके. और नो कमेंट आर ऑफर्ड विद इन द 7 days फ्रॉम द एक्सपायरी ऑफ 15 days फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ अ ड्राफ्ट लेटर ऑफ ऑफर बाय द सेबी. ओके. ओपनिंग ऑफ ऑफर. द टेंडरिंग पीरियड शैल स्टार्ट विद इन मैक्सिमम कितना डेज? 12. ओके. वर्किंग डेज फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ रिसिप्ट ऑफ द कमेंट फ्रॉम द सेबी एंड शैल रिमेन फॉर ओपन फॉर द वर्किंग 10 days. Completion requirement within 10 working days from the last date of tendering period. Okay, इतनी बात समझ में ना, सब कुछ क्लियर हो चुका है ना? Hope so everything is cleared. Now let's go for modes of payment under SEBI. The payment offer price shall be made in cash by issue or the transfer or exchange of listed share in equity capital of acquirer or PAC with him. Okay, then by issue of transfer, exchange or listed share in equity capital of acquirer or PAC with a rating not less than to investment grade as rated by CRA registered with SEBI. Then by issue, transfer, exchange of the convertible debt securities which entitle the holder thereof to acquire listed shares in equity capital or the acquirer or PAC with him. Okay, let's go for the escrow account for the takeover transaction. As per regulations 17 of the takeover code states that the acquirer need to open an escrow account for the purpose of security for performing of his obligation, right? As escrow account is to be opened prior to publishing DPS. कितने days के पहले? 2 days है ना, याद है ना मुझे? हाँ, हम तो अच्छे बच्चे हैं भैया, ठीक है. So कितने days? That's 2 days before publishing detailed public statement. Okay, let's go for the other part. An escrow arrangement is a contractual obligation where a third party receives and disburses money for the transacting parties. Okay, bankers to the issue carries out all activity of ensuring that the funds are collected and transferred to which account? The escrow account. We know this. Okay, the escrow account can be in the following term: cash deposit with schedule, commercial bank, बिल्कुल ठीक है, bank guarantee, deposit of securities and deposit of frequently traded and free transferable equity shares. हमें तो पता है ये चीज़ है ना, तो चीज़ें cleared है ना. Okay, let's go for the sum of obligation of the acquirer now. The acquirer must ensure that prior to making public announcement of open offer, he must have a firm financial management. Second, in case the acquirer has failed to declare the detailed public statement, an intention to alienate any material asset of the target company by way of sale of the or lease. Okay, second part, if they fail, so they have to mention that thing. Okay, then the acquirer shall depart it from such alienation for kitna time period? For the 2 years after the offer period of such sale of asset during the period 2 year period. Okay, so but do you think further they can go for the acquirer company go for this? Yes, ठीक है, once they can go for this by passing a special resolution. ठीक है, okay, so can only be permitted by the special resolution passed by the shareholders. The acquirer has to assure that the content of the public announcement shared by him is going to be true, fair and adequate. We know this, बहुत ही पहले से ही पढ़ते आ रही चीज़ें. Okay, the acquirer and the PACs must ensure that they are not selling the shares of the target company during the offer period. Okay, and must be jointly responsible for fulfillment of the application obligation under these regulations. Okay, let's go for some of the obligations of target company. Okay, I told you about the disclosure, right? What I told you in the beginning lecture, in the previous lecture, that the acquiring companies have some duty to disclose some of the important facts, right? But as for the targeting company, they should not disclose any of the things. Okay, they have no responsibility to disclose any of the material facts and all. Okay, but for the obligation, there is going to be an obligation for both of the company, for the acquiring company, for the targeting company, दोनों को कोई नहीं छूटना चाहिए. ठीक है, so for obligations we are going for some of the obligations of targeting company. some नहीं, सारे obligations. ठीक है, the board of director must ensure that the business of targeting company is conducted in ordinary course during the offer period. ठीक है, which is very easy. ठीक है, true and fair, legal होना चाहिए, ये फलाना फलाना फलाना. Then comes the BOD without the approval of shareholders shall not alienate with any material asset of the company by sale or lease. ठीक है, so BOD should know each and everything. Okay, no company, no other company can go for a sale or lease of any asset of the companies. ठीक है, okay, and which is going to affect any borrowing which is outside the course of business, ordinary business, cannot go for issue or allot unissued shares without permission of BOD. कौन सा BOD? they are about the targeting company. Okay, इतनी बात समझ में आ गई? Yes, and they cannot go for doing any effect, any change in capital structure of the target company. Okay, or they cannot go for any implementation like any buyback of shares. They cannot enter or terminate any contract with any related parties. They cannot accelerate the vesting of right to any person whom the company may have an obligation. The target company must void in a consistent manner with the special resolution. The target company must furnish the acquirer a list of shareholder within kitna, within 2 days. Okay, within 2 days from the identified date. The board of director must form a committee of independent directors upon the receipt of a detailed public statement to provide a reasoned recommendation of such open offer. The recommendation must be written and published within 2 working days of the tendering period, and copy must be sent to board and all stock exchange and to the manager. The board of directors shall make available all the information to the acquirer making a competitive offer. The BOD upon fulfillment of the condition must without delay register the transfer of shares in physical form. These are the some of the obligation which is to be fulfilled by the targeting company. Okay, so can I say mota moti ki BOD without approval of BOD, the acquiring company cannot go for anything. Okay, whether it's buyback of share, buy, or whether they cannot even sale or lease the any material, any asset of the company. Okay, they cannot change any material substance, any fact. Okay, and if they want to do, first of all, it should be informed to the BOD, targeting company's BOD. Okay, and again some of the things that within 2 days list of shareholders should be given. Okay, so this is all about the turnover code. Okay, hope so this lecture was really useful to you as I covered every part. Okay, chota something would be left. I don't think so major thing was left behind or is left. Okay, so hope so you like the video. If you like the video, okay, subscribe my channel. Okay, and third, share this video to those who are doing CA, CS, CMA. Okay, so till then, next we are going to do the PGBP chapter. Okay, and तब तक के लिए stay tuned. We'll meet in our next video. Toodles guys, this is Samya Santosh. Bye.